morning. Cool, it's been a while since I've done something like this, but today is day one of the carb load, the big carb load. I historically look a little bit better the days after the show. That's normally when I had a good bit of carbs. So we are adding in a stupid amount of carbs early doors today. So it's Tuesday, the show is on Saturday. We're going for 600 gram carb increase today. 650 grams of carbs today, which is going to be rather tasty indeed. So yeah, stick around and see what I get up to with it. And this is what 650 grams of carbs looks like. So what we got going on here, we've got meal one. So in here is egg white with veggies with 300 grams of sourdough for breakfast in about 2 hours time after I've started the gym. Then we'll probably be moving on to meal number two, which will be my standard yogurt bowl. Carbs, I have actually sent my photos over to coach this morning, and so I'm just waiting for feedback on that one. But at the moment we're planning 650 carbs, which is going to be that and possibly that for meal two. Meal three, pre-workout. So my pre-workout meal is going to be this bad boy here. So we've got 100 grams of jam, 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, rice cakes, just pure carbs. Post-workout, cream of rice with berries and dark chocolate, and then final meal, chicken veg with a whole bag of rice. That's what 650 grams carbs gets you in a day. And I can't wait. First meal of the day. That's some sort of gremlin then, but yes, first meal of the day. First meal of the day, 650 grams of carbs to get in today. 300 grams of sourdough. Honestly, I have no idea how the fuck I'm going to eat all this. But yeah, 5 slices of sourdough bread going in the toaster. I hope this toaster works. I've never actually used this toaster, and I wouldn't be surprised if I burn all my bread now by doing it. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, 650 grams of carbs going in today for the first day of refeed. And I'm getting underway with macros on screen probably. I don't know, I can't remember. It's 130 grams of carbs on this one. We are first meal of the day. It is this one. It's meal two on here, but it is 300 grams of sourdough, 132 grams of carbs, 61 grams of protein, 250 ml of egg white, and literally 100 grams of mixed veg to give it kind of like a egg fried vibe. That'll go in a microwave, and yeah, looking forward to it. Just realised this. 30 grams of protein and 300 grams of sourdough. That's insane. Anything else as well to take note of during a carb load, it is do not neglect the water. You need the water to work with the carbohydrates so that it pushes into your muscle, along with having a good pump as well. So 5 litres of water today. Well, juice for me because I'm a kid and I don't like water. Yeah, so 5 litres going in throughout the day as well. Black coffee, diuretics and stuff like that as well to help flush anything out. That took absolutely ages to cook because only 2 slice toaster and I got 5 slices, and also it was toasting like shit. It took ages. So yeah, let's have a gander. So to be fair, because it took so long, I was scrambling a little bit of it at the same time. But first meal in, macros on screen. Yeah, let's get it down. So I suppose I should probably talk about what I'm doing next. So my last video I uploaded onto YouTube was actually me talking about what I did for a little debrief from a photo shoot and show I did a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, basically did another show. Probably by the time this is out, I've already done it. Hopefully try and get this out Friday. Actually no, I'll try and get it out Friday because I've got to do fuck all Friday afternoon basically. So yeah, this is going to be my second show, final show of the year. First timers, classic physique, first timers, bodybuilding, first timer, novice bodybuilding, and then class 1. So quite a bit. But yeah, they do first timers there. You've already asked, Jack, you've already done a show. How can you do first timers again? Certain federations have certain rules. So PCA, for example, if you're a first timer, it is generally your first time on stage. Okay. And then when you do novices for PCA, you can't place in any top 3 from any other like overall and stuff. From any other category, so they're quite strict with it. But then you've got like IBFA, who I'm doing with, and GBO, They are first timers. It's their first season. So this is my first season in the bodybuilding category and classic category. So I can enter first timers for both of those, which is pretty decent. But then I can make my way down and do novices, class 1 and stuff like that as well. Next season, I'll probably go into more short, tall, class 1, 2, 3 vibes. Novices again, I should be able to do some with novices as well. So yeah, exciting things to come. Now let's get 650 grams of carbs down there. Oh, first meal down. That felt good. I feel like that's the most food I've eaten in one sitting for a very long time now. Even in my last couple of peak weeks. But yeah, that felt good. Right, meal 1 down. Got another one between 10 and 11. Might be a bit too early actually. Got a busy day with clients and training, so I need to work out when I can eat it all. Actually plan it all in, which is nuts. So next one will probably be about 10:30. Then I'll be eating after my clients 1, train, pre-workout, but yeah, banging. It's gonna be a good day. Right, meal number 2 going in, and I can't lie, I've got a big side. I started eating it pretty much instantly. But we have 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, and we have my yogurt bowl. So essentially, when you add carbs in for your carb day, you just want to increase more of what you're eating. However, when you're eating 150 grams of carbs a day, like in depletion and in prep for the show, adding 500 grams of carbs in, you're not you're limited with options you can add in, because you don't want to add in anything too different to what you normally have. And this is why doing previous peaks really helps. So when I've done previous peaks, I've had Rice Krispies, Cocoa Pops, stuff like that. So I know, and it's easy to digest. I can add that in to what I would normally eat, and it won't really affect anything too much. Standard yogurt bowl, which is what I normally have every day. So Greek yogurt, berries, almonds, strawberries, and protein powder. I've literally just added 100 grams of Cocoa Pops with it. I mean, you literally don't have to overthink it, because if I was trying to get 100 grams of carbs in with what I'd normally have in my yogurt bowl, it'd be nothing to it. It'll be a stupid amount of food. So it wouldn't be possible either. So yeah, easily digestible foods. Literally exactly the same size of yogurt bowl. I'm just adding 100 grams of easily digestible food, which was my Cocoa Pops for this one. So yeah, meal 2, just grinding in. Obviously, black coffee as well. Keep everything the same, we're just adding food in today. The only thing that's changed is I've lost a litre of water, so I've gone from 6 litres yesterday to 5 litres today. And I'll just go in throughout the day like normal. No fizz, no sweetener, no kind of sugar-free stuff like that. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. I just want a normal coffee though with milk and pot sugars, not just black and sweetener tablets, which I haven't had for fucking ages now. So this is where shit gets fun. Meal number 3, and it is my pre-workout meal. So about 45 minutes time I'll be training with a stupid amount of carbohydrates in me. So this is going to be another 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, because I fucking love Cocoa Pops. 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, and then 8 rice cakes, fuck's sake. Yeah, 8 rice cakes with 100 grams of jam. Straight carbs, sorry, with some blueberries as well. Literally straight carbs into the old fucking system. Water to follow through as well, to make sure that we are pushing that in as much as possible. So yeah, this is like an insane amount of food now. Like, it's probably the most food I've ever eaten, like tracked and eaten in one time. Normally, I track and even on my bulking days, it was like 3,200. It wasn't something as stupid as this. I'm just laying it out now is like fucking insane. But yeah, pretty fucking nuts ground amount going in now. So yeah, let's see what the crack is. This is going to be absolutely sensational stuff. I ain't got enough hands to be able to carry all this shit. So I'll take you to where I eat, and we'll sort out there. So I am at my eating spot. Sorry if there's any background noise. I'm at the gym, still standard busy gym, but yeah, it's pretty insane. So I'll just swap this around quickly. But yeah, here we are. So 8 rice cakes, blueberries, and 100 grams of Cocoa Pops. Actually, forgot the salt. So salt will go on with the jam and rice cakes. Yeah, basically, it's gonna get fucking naughty. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually got a little bit bored of the jam and rice cakes. So, Cocoa Pops it is then, unfortunately. Right, Cocoa Pops done. Still got 4 rice cakes and the jam to see off. But now I can actually see the bottom layer of rice cakes. I can spread out my jam evenly and whack on the salt as well to help push all of it into the muscles with water, pre-workout, and then train in about 20 minutes, because that's when you get vital now. It's because of eating it, you've got to train on it. It's a lot of washing up to do at the end of today. But yeah, after this, I literally don't have too much left to eat. I say don't have too much. All my carbs are coming in the first 3 meals, because that's when I'm going to be most active. And then I'm going to train, so get myself prepped up. I do have, afterwards, what do I have afterwards to eat? So I've got 120 grams of carbs to come in afterwards, which is cream of rice, protein powder, dark chocolate, blueberries, exactly the same, just bigger portion. And then my dinner will be, it's a bag of rice, and my chicken veg, which I have same time every day. So yeah, pretty much the macros for this are pretty much exactly the same, just with sourdough. And then this is like, so this is 200 grams of carbs. The first meal you saw was 150 grams of carbs. The yogurt meal you saw in the middle of the day, so one before this, was 110 grams of carbs. And then my meal later on would be 130 grams of carbs. And my final dinner of the day would be 70 grams of carbs, so I'm not going to bed too heavy, so I'm using my carbs appropriately throughout the day. I'm again pushing all the right places, and I'm not going to be retaining too much water, hopefully, overnight. So yeah, buzzing. So yeah, scram this, give about 20 minutes, I'll train. Like final rice cake going in. I can't lie, I should be put fact. It's been brutal, but yeah. I feel like I actually need a nap rather than go and train now, but give myself 20 minutes, let food go down a bit, go and train. And yeah, day in life done. Well, 650 gram carb day, almost done. Two meals to go. And yeah, buzzing. Happy days. And hopefully get this video out in good time. No me, I probably won't. Back again, meal 4, second to last meal of the day, and yeah, this has come up post-workout food. I normally have when I'm training normally, so exactly the same as always. Normal food intake, just in higher quantity and then a higher amount. I need to move the camera off this because I'm just in a particular area of the gym, so I don't want to basically the ladies' change rooms and toilets are behind me. But it's the only place I can eat properly in the gym, so I'm just going to try and stay over here. It makes it a little bit better for them. So yeah, exactly the same as always. Normal food, just in a slightly higher intake. So I've got 125 grams of carbohydrate powder, 20 grams of protein powder, and I'm just crushing up some dark chocolate to whack in there now as well. But yeah, literally, process is exactly the same. Just exactly the same foods in high quantities. 100 grams of blueberries as well going in. Yeah, so this is my post-workout food I would have normally if I wasn't dieting, or if I wasn't on a peak week. Exactly the same quantities, literally just in a higher portion. Only recently have I started having my cream of rice warm. I normally have it cold, and I got told that was a bit weird. So yeah, I'm literally just started warming up in the microwave. Helps the consistency a lot of it, to be fair. But yeah, meal 4 down. Nothing exciting on this one. Just a case of getting food in now. In fact, I've now had pretty much all of my carbs for the day. I've had about 550 grams of carbs after this meal, and it's like not even touched the sides. It's insane. I've got a bag of rice and chicken and veg for afterwards for about 6:30, 7 o'clock. But yeah, at the moment, it's not even touched the sides. Feel good, look better, feel quite dry as well. So if anything, I can just add more carbs in tomorrow possibly. So yeah, 650 grams might be for 2 days, not just 1 day now. So yeah, final meal of the day now going in, meal 5. The lowest carb meal of the day, just a bag of rice. I say just a bag of rice, it's still fucking loads. Just a bag of rice because I don't like having too much sitting on my stomach overnight. And it's just going to help flush the water out a little bit more overnight. I know carbs aren't bad. Like, I'm not saying they are bad. Absolutely not. Proven today that they're not. But for me personally, I just don't like having too much food sitting on my stomach overnight. So yeah, light a carb dinner for the evening. See what happens in the morning. But based off what I'm looking like right now, we could be in for another 650 gram day of carbs tomorrow. Considering tomorrow's going to be 400. So yeah, nuts. So yeah, I can't fucking wait. Like, I feel like I've been wide awake about how I would look on the day after today's push and like upper session, pump, food, salt, everything been on point, been ticked off. Saturday's I think gonna look insane. Being my best look yet so far. But I gotta remember, this is still my first season. Like, it's not like, I feel like I've been saying to a few people, like, I'm going in with zero expectation, but low key, I would be gutted if I didn't place. There's people who've been doing this for years who still haven't placed and won anything. So, like, I've got to, it's not that I've got to set my expectations low, it's that I've got to remember where I am in my journey. I wasn't meant to be on stage this time of year. I was meant to be on stage in September if I was going to be on stage, like I've said previously. So the fact I'm already at this level, prepared to go on stage again for the second time in a month, with like 2 months notice of me properly going on stage, yeah, I'm buzzing. Like, just getting there is going to be insane. So 4 classes, if I can place in one, I'll be fucking absolutely out, exceed my expectations. But if I don't, then it is what it is. Got my goals written down for 2027, so I'm going to put them up around here to keep me accountable, and then I can reflect back on that for next year and show that, look, I haven't just made these goals up, this is my goals for next year. Stage in September of next year. I want to place in a PCA show, and I would love to compete abroad. But yeah, we'll gather. So yeah, just wait for my food to cook, and then final meal of the day will be 10% broccoli, green beans, chicken, rice. Not exotic at all. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. So, final more going in. It's a bit busy with the gym, so I'm not going to film myself eating this one. I'm going to eat on the front desk. But yeah, 650 grams of carbs, final total. And yeah, well, we could be doing this again tomorrow. But for now, this is my 1 carb update. And this is what I eat in a day. Carb enough for a show. 650 grams of carbs. Just over about nearly 4,000 calories on the day. The best thing is, I might get to do this again tomorrow. Will I vlog if I have to do it tomorrow? No. But next time you see me will be around the show. So yeah. Thank you.